Another action-packed day at Pete Matthews Coliseum for day 2 of the Northeast Regional. We head out there with our highlights. Our cameras were on hand for the Class 6A boys semifinal. Coach Joel Van Meter and the Oxford Yellow Jackets back in the regional for the first time since 2004, taking on Pinson Valley. Lots of scoring early by both teams. Eugene Leonard drains the three-pointer here. Moments later, the Indians on the fast break. Alley-oop from Orion Morris to Jordan Pollard, who finishes with the dunk. Not to be outdone, the Jackets on the move. Simeon Shadracks to Ty Davis finds Zondrick Garrett for the flush. Pinson Valley led 34-31 at the half. Tight game all the way into the fourth quarter. Jackets up by 5. Leonard's 3 off the mark, but Braden Mack comes down with it. He's there for the putback. Oxford up by 7, but the Indians never quit. Down by 3 with 2 minutes left. Pollard gets the basket and the foul. He would make the free throw, tying the game up at 54. Now 10.6 seconds to go. Pinson Valley up 58-57. Oxford draws a play up for the game winner. Eugene Leonard answers, gets the basket to go and the foul, made the free throw. That puts Oxford up by 1, 60-58. Last chance for the Indians in the closing seconds. Shot for the win, nowhere close, and the Jackets get it done. 60-58 is the final. They punch their ticket to the Class 6A regional final.
What's going through my mind was to get the ball to the goal just like I did. You know, Coach drew it up. He wanted the ball in my hand, so I just drove the ball and got the bucket.
You know, our guys stuck with it. It didn't look pretty at times, turning it over 23 times, but they executed at the end. You know, you got a good player like Eugene Leonard, who's, you know, he's just a high-class, high-character kid, and you know, he goes and makes a play right at the rim. It was an exciting moment as you saw our bench erupt, but you know, it just shows how much we care about each other.
4 players went for double figures, led by Zondrick Garrett's 15 points. Jacoby McClendon had 14. Taylor and Braden Mack each at 11. So this is how 6A finishes up. Oxford win over Pinson Valley. They're in the final. So is Parker with a 70-47 win over Fort Payne. Oxford and Parker meet Tuesday night at 8:15 for the regional final. The winner goes to Birmingham. Meanwhile, in the Class 6A girls side, Homewood no problem with Brewer, 73-34. And the Patriots will take on the Rams, who knocked out Fort Payne 62-39. That game is set for Tuesday at 6:30. Again, winner goes to Birmingham. Next up, Class 1A, the defending boys state champion Sacred Heart facing Skyline. Cardinals scoring early and often. Kevion Nolan gets things going with the open three-pointer there. Then on defense, Nolan comes up with the steal all by himself for the dunk on the other end. Cardinals led it by 20 after the first quarter and never looked back. Here, Sacred Heart turning defense to offense. Deontay Wood with the block. Nolan up ahead to DJ Heath, who finishes with a layup. Cardinals led 41-23 at the break. Then just some plays for the highlight reel. Heath finds Dakota Myers in transition. Big man flushes it. 17 points for Myers, Nolan, and Heath. Wood led all scorers with 22. None prettier than those two right there on the alley-oop. Sacred Heart cruises to a big win, 98-53.
Basketball is a game of runs, and our kids, you know what I mean, we had a slow start there, and then we picked it up at the end. I think we went on like a big-time run there in the first quarter, and then in the third quarter we did the same thing, and I think that was the difference in the game. We rebounded the ball really well. We shot it really well, and we played really well as a team, played together. You know, I'm just proud that our boys came out and executed the plan.
And so the Cardinals advance to the regional final for the 4th consecutive year. More on who they will play in just a bit. Over to the Class 1A girls semifinal. Cedar Bluff facing defending state champion Spring Garden. Lady Panthers off to a quick start. Peyton McGinnis would find Savannah Dempsey down low. Dempsey off the glass and good for the layup. A little bit later, Kirsten Bryant would find Dempsey all alone in the corner. She buries the 3, led all scorers with 22 points. Lady Tigers playing tough in this one. Alexis Smith down low, finds a little bit of room, gets good post position, scores the layup. She had 11 on the day, but the Panthers showed why they're ready for another run to Birmingham. Tyona Rogers, 2 of her 18 points on the jumper. McGinnis added 9 points, and the Lady Panthers win big. Final score in this one, 61-25.
It's great. This is exciting now, and when you just said that, it gave me goosebumps. It's exciting now to know what these girls do all year long, and to see them start playing more for a purpose at the end of the year, and to see them take that next step you know, it's all about them. You know, I've took those steps before, and I hope I get to take them in the future. And if I don't, I've got a great group right now that we're just really fortunate to be with and move on.
So the Panthers would get the winner of this game, Skyline and Kusa Christian. The Conquerors making their first ever appearance in the regional round. Skyline grabbed the early lead with a few big shots, though. Haley Rollins finds a cutting Katie Ledwell for the layup. A little bit later, Bailey Martin on the drive, kicks it out to Ledwell. She knocks down the three-point shot. Ledwell finished with 12 points on the day. The Conquerors played well, though, in their first game at the Peak. Claire Davidson misses, but Ashton Mills is there for the putback. The Vikings, though, just a little bit too strong today. Summer Buckner led all scorers with 15 points, and Skyline wins it. Final score in that one, 69-44. So here's the regional semifinal, and now the final is set. Spring Garden and Skyline will meet Wednesday coming up at 12:30. We told you we'll let you know who Sacred Heart will play in the championship. They will play Decatur Heritage in the late game tonight. Decatur Heritage knocked out Kusa Christian. Final score in that one, 68-39. So it's the Cardinals and Decatur Heritage. They will play for the 1A regional final Wednesday, 2:15 in the afternoon.